on AM Extra, a Portland-based author out with a new children's book that comes with an important lesson about the environment.
It's called Willow's Second Chance, a heartwarming story geared to kiddos, but honestly, I enjoyed reading it because I learned something too. We follow a little oil well's journey to being useful again after her oil runs dry. Joining us on the couch to talk about the book and how there is an important environmental cause behind it is author Dave Tragethon. Good morning, Dave. Good to see you.
Good morning. It's so great to be here.
Well, I love this story. Tell us a little bit about Willow the Well, and how this idea kind of came to be.
Well, the Well Done Foundation is an organization that has dedicated itself to go out and find abandoned oil wells or orphaned oil wells. These are wells that haven't been used for a year. They may not have any ownership, and they are most likely emitting methane and contaminating groundwater, and they've outlived their useful purpose. When I found out about the organization, and a good friend, Curtis Shuck, who is the founder of the organization, he's the Carbon Wildcat. They've capped 43 wells so far. They did 18 last year. And their mission is to prevent methane from getting into the atmosphere because it's 25 times more potent than CO2 when it comes to global warming and climate change. So it's a fast way to remove methane out of the atmosphere to prevent a warming planet. So that's what they're dedicated to. I wrote this as a kind of a Christmas story just before Christmas, gave it to the organization. They sent it out to their membership and they liked it so much they said, we need a book. And that's how Willow was born.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, no, this is first of all wonderful, and like you said, it is something that we can learn at every age. But tell us what this book is about. Take us along for Willow's story.
Sure. Well, Willow was a very productive well. And by that, she was pumping oil and she was heating homes and she was fueling vehicles and feeling very good about herself until her oil ran dry. So at that point, she was basically capped and set aside. She was orphaned, she was abandoned. And the book goes into the different stages of an orphan well. What is it like to be an orphan, to feel this way? And it's written mainly for about a second grade level to connect with kids from an emotional standpoint. Nobody likes to be abandoned. Everybody wants to be useful. And this is the story of how Willow, as an orphan, feels. She even gets to the point with some of the graphics, and I used AI to develop the imagery for this book.
That's so cool.
It was very important to show the different stages of Willow, where she's bright and happy and useful, where she's been abandoned and she's sad, and even to the point where she's polluting the environment, the meadow that she was living in, and hurting the animals and the plants around her. And then the Well Done Foundation comes along and gives her a second chance to actually help protect the environment. So it's a short story, but it's impactful, and it talks about the good things that the Well Done Foundation does.
Well, that's the part that I think is so interesting is, like I said, I had fun flipping through this book, and even though I'm a little bit older than the target audience, it was really interesting to learn about the Well Done Foundation and how many, uncapped abandoned wells need tending to. Why do you want to help get this message in front of a younger audience, though? Why target, younger children for this?
Well, I certainly represent a different generation, and we represent all kinds of generations. And this is not a criticism of the oil industry or advancement or technologies or anything. But this is a problem that's not going to be solved in my lifetime. And I feel like my generation has created this issue for future generations. And guess what? It's going to be the second graders today that solve this problem in the future. There was an oil well in Ohio. Family moved in. They bought the farm. They bought it because they had horses. And they put their horses in the barn, and the horses got sick because there were 2 abandoned oil wells on their property. Well, guess what the local high school did? The juniors and seniors in that high school adopted the well. They raised the money that was needed to be able to adopt it and then cap it. And now that family is able to put their horses back in the barn again.
Oh, wow.
It's those kids that are going to be solving the problem for the future.
We talk about that a lot here too when we cover stories of different protests, conversations about climate change. It's the younger generation looking at what is ahead of them, that really feels impassioned about this stuff. So if folks at home want to pick up a copy of Willow's Second Chance, where can they find your book?
Well, My website, tragathonconsulting.com. Willow is there. Also at the welldonefoundation.org. And love it if you could go to those sites, and even if you don't buy the book, find out about this issue, this problem. And it takes somewhere around $90,000 to adopt and then cap an orphan well.
Wow.
So it's a big problem. And kudos to Curtis and the organization for going out there and getting it, and hopefully the next generation will understand that these are issues that can be resolved with a lot of effort.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that story with all of us, Dave. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, local author, environmentalist Dave Tragethon. If you want to check out his new book, Willow Second Chance, or if you just want to learn a little more about the Well Done Foundation, pick up a copy wherever books are sold. We'll also put a link to the Well Done Foundation on coin.com if you want to go and learn more.